Hey everyone, this is Milton. Thanks for joining Man on a Mission. Today we're going to talk about the smartest investment I made. Join me in just a second. Hey everyone, this is Milton. Thank you for joining Man on a Mission. I want to talk to you today about the smartest investment that I ever made. And the smartest investment I ever made was investing in myself. I am my biggest asset. You are your biggest asset. When you choose to take the time to invest in yourself, you're making a conscious decision to say you're no longer going to wait for somebody else. You're no longer just going to lollygag and let things just not be taken care of. You made a decision that you're now going to be serious about becoming a successful business owner. You're now going to make the changes that you need to help you to become the successful person that you've always known that you were. It starts with investing in yourself. You have to take time to develop those things that are within you. You have to maximize your potentials, basically what you're doing. Maximize those things that you're good at, the skills, the traits, the characteristics that make you the great person that you are. You have to dig down and find out what those things are. Now, some of those things are brought out by working with others. Some of those things happen just by trial and error. Some of those things are just in there and you have to dig down and bring them out. And that can involve developing skills and traits that you haven't used because you haven't taken the time to dig down and bring out those things that are within you. You have to maximize the potential that's in you. My journey began at the age of 17. I graduated high school. I went straight to college. I went to college on a music scholarship. I was a musician. I was a trumpet player, and I played trumpet in a band. And that was my scholarship that got me through college. Now, while in college, I learned a lot of different skills by the various classes that I was taking. And I also met a lot of great professors and teachers along the way who encouraged me and who gave me insight to a lot of different things that I didn't know. So after I graduated college, I got married, I had 2 wonderful kids, and we began a great life. I started working for a Fortune 500 company. And after a couple of years of working there, one of the management team members came and said, "Hey, look, have you ever dabbled into real estate?" And I'm like, well, I've thought about real estate, but I've never dabbled into real estate. So she said, well, come on, let me take you to a couple meetings. Let me introduce you to a few people and help you get started in the real estate. And I was like, wow, this is so exciting. You know, I went home and I told my wife, hey, I've got a lady at work who's going to introduce me to some of her friends and colleagues, and we're going to get started in the real estate. And that's exactly what she did. She introduced me to several real estate agents, several people who own properties, several people who were also investing in properties as well. And that's how I got into real estate. I maximized the potential that was sitting idle within me. If I never utilized the skill that was in me, I would have never been able to take advantage of this great opportunity. And that's the same thing you have to do. There are potentials, skills, and things that are in you that are just lying there. You know they're there, but you just haven't chosen yet to use them to your advantage. Those are the skills and the traits that you need to build the successful business that you want to build. You are your biggest asset. You are the one thing that can be the difference between success and failure. Nobody else can determine that for you. You can dictate how your business goes. Even in a poor economy, in a slow economy, you still have the potential to control the outcome of your business. You may look at it like, well, no, things are not happening real good right now. But no, that's not how you look at it. What can you continue to bring to your business to make it successful? What are the things that you can do to maximize your potential to create a better, successful business. You have it within you. Investing in yourself is the first place to start. You are your biggest asset. You can maximize the potential that is within you. Now, a lot of people do this, like I said, either by working for someone, becoming a volunteer for some company that you're very interested in and doing the same thing that they're doing. Whatever it is, you have to do it. You do whatever it takes for you to become the successful person that you want to be. But back to my story. So I started investing in real estate, and it was wonderful. It was a great time. We started investing, buying properties, and we ended up buying apartment complexes. And I was just like overwhelmed at first because it's like, wow, I didn't know I had it in me to do this. But all the time, it was sitting right there in me. I just never chose to maximize that potential. So once we got that successful business going, another friend, I got a lot of good friends, came and said, hey, do you know anything about the cleaning business? I said, the only thing I know about cleaning business is cleaning up at home and taking care of the rental properties. He said, well, let me tell you about this commercial cleaning business that I'm in, and you may be interested in it. So I'm like, okay, why not? Let's go check it out. So after a little communicating and talking, we decided that we were going to get into the commercial cleaning business. And that's exactly what we did. We bought into a commercial cleaning franchise. We were able to get a lot of corporate accounts. And the good thing about it is we were able to hire people, to give people jobs, some stability. And it was a great investment. And I'm so proud that I took the opportunity to invest in myself and my family. We were our biggest asset. And if we had chosen not to do that, that's just an opportunity that we would have missed. So there are a lot of opportunities and things that you can be a part of if you choose to do so. That's why I say you control your business. You control the success or failure of your business. No one else can do that because you are the asset that put this all together. Investing in yourself is very important because once you make that conscious decision to say, hey, look, I'm going to do this. I'm no longer going to procrastinate. I'm no longer going to put this on hold. I'm no longer going to make excuses. Then your business will be a success because you have finally chosen to invest in yourself. That's why I tell you, the smartest investment that I ever made was in myself. Because when you invest in yourself, you're doing something to show that you have chosen to be successful. Now, part of being successful is something that people really don't like to talk about, but I think is very important to talk about. So when I meet with people and I talk to them about investing in themselves, the first thing I ask them, which is a question that a lot of people ask, is, are you taking care of yourself? Do you practice any self-care? And most of the time, I get the deer in the headlights look like, what are you talking about? I'm asking you two simple questions. Are you taking care of yourself? And are you doing everything that you can do to be the best you that you can be? We know that today's culture creates an environment where we're just fast-paced, we're working, we're moving, our drooling schedules are so intense that it seems like we don't have time to take care of ourselves. But we know that if we don't take care of ourselves, what happens? Our bodies break down. Our minds are not as sharp. We lose focus. We lose that intuitiveness to create and be creative. So we need to understand that self-care is a vital part of our success. You have to take care of the human body. And you also have to take care of the mind. Where do you prioritize your sleep, your nutrition, and your exercise? Are they part of your daily regimens, things that you do? You know what happens when you get enough rest? You feel refreshed. You can think clearer and you can make better decisions. You know what happens when you eat healthy? Your body becomes stronger. You have good energy and good strength to persevere through the things that you need to do. You know what happens when you exercise? You build that big heart muscle to give you the stamina, the muscle endurance to help you to become healthier. Part of your success is taking care of you, which is your biggest asset. You are your biggest investment. You have to take time to practice self-care so that you can take care of your biggest asset. So let me just give you a couple things that you can do to improve your self-care. First, the easiest thing that you can do, I say it's easy, but it's hard for a lot of people to do, is to get plenty of rest. You have to get rest. You have to take the time after a busy day, after a busy week, to take time to rest, to let your body refuel and replenish itself so that you can become the best you the next day. You have to do that so that your body can recuperate and pull itself back together. The second thing is create a daily routine. Create a routine where you're exercising, where you're taking walks, where you're spending time with people that you like, where you're relieving the stress that's in your mind. Do this each day so that you can remain sharp and your body can remain healthy. And the biggest thing, number 3, that I tell people that they can do to help with self-care, just do something that makes you happy. From time to time, allow yourself to do something that you really enjoy. Maybe it's running, maybe it's jogging, maybe it's going to the movies, maybe it's exercising, maybe it's eating just an ice cream cone in the park. Whatever it is, do the thing that truly makes you happy. These are 3 important things that you can start with today in order to improve your self-care, which is helping to be a contributing factor to the biggest investment that you can ever make, which is in yourself. Okay, so we've got a lot of great tips, a lot of great ideas, and these are the things that are going to help you to start your business becoming successful. And that is simply by investing in yourself, taking time to find self-care, making sure that you're okay. So, hey, look, I want to thank you for joining me today on our first episode of Man on a Mission. I want you to be able to find tips and approaches that are helpful to you and your success. And we're going to continue to do things to help one another to grow. Again, thank you for joining. Please take time to subscribe, like, and comment, and share this channel with other people so we can continue to build this Man on a Mission team. Look forward to you in the next video.